Welcome back to TBB,
AKA the Bestie Bonus.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Taylor.
And today our question of the week was kind of like a two-parter. Do you consider yourself to be type A or type B? We needed to read the audience. 48% of you are type A.
I don't believe that.
I don't
There's
either.
no way that many type A people could listen to us daily.
Yeah.
You know?
And 33% of you are type B. 19% said other.
Okay.
So maybe like a mix of both.
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
So-
Because, well, what do you think you are?
I know I'm type B. I actually think I'm type fucking C. I don't know.
I think...
Because like some things like drive me crazy.
Yeah, you're type AB.
And I don't
positive.
have, I don't have type A like living tendencies.
No.
It's like type A like mental tendencies.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
My type B, my world is type B.
Yeah.
And here it's type A.
I would say I'm very type B externally, like in terms of the way that I live my life, but the way I stress myself out about things,
Yeah.
I'm type A.
I think you're a little more type A than type B,
Yeah,
actually.
I
but
think
that's because you are
my
on
ADHD.
your methamphetamines every day, so that makes you type
Like
A.
dextroamphet. Good God. Yeah. I'd say my dextroamphet makes me type A.
I think so too.
And then maybe if I had a normal functioning brain, I would actually be type A. But with my ADHD, I'm type B as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the question of the week is what's something you do that would put a type A person into a coma? Example, don't unpack from a trip for 2 weeks, wait until the last minute to book a flight, etc., etc., etc. Which Taylor and I do both of those.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I put it on there.
My license expired 2 months ago.
Oh, shit. That's too type B for me.
I'll skip a day of work to repot plants.
That's me.
Your examples are going to put me in a coma.
Oh, God.
That's a type A
Bessie,
person.
you're not going to be okay.
My type of organization as a teacher, piles of things everywhere.
Hey, piles is still organization. And I live by that. Like, I'm a pile person. I have just little piles everywhere, and I know where the fuck shit is.
Yeah, piles drive me nuts, but I
Yeah.
do them too.
Yeah, like,
So-
I have closets from hell.
Yeah.
I've got a stack of piles over there, and I know what the fuck's in that.
Yeah, that whole thing stacks.
That's a
piles.
pile.
I don't put groceries away immediately. They just sit on the counter. I put the fridge stuff away, but the rest they can sit.
I'm actually pretty type A about putting the groceries away.
I try to be, but if
Yeah.
here's the thing: if the kitchen isn't clean,
Yeah.
it has to sit there until I can clean the counters.
At my old house, like that house has got so much counter space that you can,
Yeah.
put things places. This house, oh my God, I have one counter. Like,
Yeah, I can't
have
do
a half of
anything.
a counter, so like I've got to put that shit away. And if it's on the counter, it makes the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen look cluttered.
All of these people showing up as their flight is boarding. What?
That happened to be me by accident the other day.
Oh, that's me on purpose.
Yeah, that just drives me out a little bit.
I always leave 5 minutes late.
Yeah, that's me.
Let my dishes sit in the sink because I just don't feel like doing them. Me too. I'm
Autistic ADHD.
autistic ADHD. So I feel them both in certain ways, but I'll leave my pots out until I use them next. I do
Yeah.
that too sometimes. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll just clean it when I need it.
Yeah, like-
and then I'll look at my pots and I'll be like, oh, I would need it for that meal, so I'm not going to make
Yeah.
it. Let me dirty other ones.
I'll go dirty at 2 other pots instead of cleaning it.
My laundry sits in the basket unfolded for a week after it's done.
Bitch, mine sits there for 6 months.
Live out of said suitcase until it pretty much unpacks itself.
That's the way to do it.
Me too. Dishes get done when they get done. My closet dresser is beautifully flawed.
Yes, of course. I know where everything's out there.
My 6-month expired plates.
Oh, God. See, those types of things, like legal things, I'm crazy type A about. I'm like, only because one time I let Logan do that. I was like, do you want...
I did that last year.
Do you want
and it was
this
like,
job?
here's $300 to renew your plates, bitch. You got to back pay.
I'm like, Logan, this is your job. You be in charge of the cars. Because my dad's always been in charge of cars, and I don't know... Where am I supposed to get that? Like,
Right.
where do I go knock on the judge's door? Is that
Right.
having to do with the
Do I go
judge?
to his house?
DMV? Like, what the fuck how do I get it registered back? I don't, with who? Like, who does this imaginary registration? Like,
Right.
what the fuck? Do I go to the police station?
Do I turn myself in? Do I call 911?
Do I go ahead and just arrest myself and tell them where to come pick me up at? Like,
Right.
I don't know. So I told Logan, I was like, if you can get my coffee in the morning and handle this, these are your 2 marital jobs that you cannot be like go beyond. Okay.
Yeah.
It will never be me that can do it. We will both drive around with expired plates at all times. So when we were all in Helen, it was the next morning. So we all smelled like hangover.
Yeah.
We were in Helen, Georgia doing Oktoberfest. We all smelled like fucking alcohol. It was coming through our fucking pores. We weren't drunk. And then we also smelled like weed because literally we're blowing O's in the back. And me and the girls dropped the boys off, and we were like, go get a table at this breakfast restaurant because there was a long wait all the time. Well, this breakfast restaurant has shit fucking coffee. We needed espresso. Okay. We were all nearing bad hangover territory. So we go down here and we turn left on a place that said don't turn left. We knew it said don't turn left, but we act like
we were like, there's no way there's anyone here. Look at all these cars.
And we were like, that wasn't even there last year. Like that fucking wasn't. So anyways, we turn left, immediately get pulled over. I'm freaking out. We smell like alcohol. We smell like weed. And the dude comes over he was super nice. He was like, hey, during Oktoberfest, we have to be like really strict. Like what happened? It literally says big underneath the stop sign.
We were looking at the GPS.
We said we were looking at the GPS. We were trying to get into that coffee shop and we got turned around. And I said, and I was here last year and that wasn't there. And he's like, yeah, we just got to put in banger. And then he was like, okay, well, I'm going to have to give you at least a warning. And I was like, okay. So he walks back and we're super nice to him. We're like, hi, officer. How are you doing, baby?
Hi, officer.
How you surviving this crazy time, darling? Are you getting good sleep? Like we're talking to him like this. So he comes back and he's like, also your plates are expired, but I do see that it's in your husband's name. So this is your husband's car. It's 100% my car. I'm like, yes, this is my husband's car.
Damn him.
We dropped him off at Dottie's down the road.
You can go and arrest him.
Please go get him, officer, please. And he was like, so I'm just going to write you a warning, but don't let it happen again. And then we're like, yeah. So I would do that too, but that shit do stress me out.
My type B boyfriend leaving random things everywhere. Example, eat an apple on the bathroom counter.
No, not an apple. No.
Nothing because I'm type A all the way.
Yeah.
I'm a nurse that works nights and literally barely know my schedule week to week.
Oh, fuck.
That's me. You're always like, when do you work the weekends? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Let me check the schedule when I go in tomorrow. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm like, oh, I have a day off tomorrow. She's like, why didn't you know that 2 weeks ago? I'm like,
literally.
Just came out or I just looked.
I'm like, we could have done a morning recording, bitch.
I can't relate. I am an OCD type A. Makes me want to jump into traffic sometimes. Throw the detergent cap in with the laundry.
Okay, slay.
TV is too long for the stand. Using a side table as an extender. It's been a year.
Yep.
Just unpacked my suitcase from a trip last week. We're moving today.
Yep.
I let my car floor be full of kid snacks for weeks. Going to bed with dishes in the sink. Left cat puke, not chunks, on kitchen table for months. Table not used for eating.
Okay, I don't do months, but I do a day.
Yeah.
It's got to dry up. I can't. If there's wet, I can't talk about
disgusting.
But I will say another type B thing that I've done.
Throw up on Tuesday?
Fuck. That was horrible. I can't even talk about that. One of the things that my type B ass has done in this house is, I'll do renovation projects all the time. Example one, the first one that we did in this house, we did it before we even moved into this house, was the trim. Like molding on the walls and everything. That shit ain't caulked. Still, it's not caulked. It's not going to be painted over, and you will still see the nails in it, and it will sometimes slip off, and I just push it right back in. And there will be one day in a year from now that I eventually will get hyper focus on it and caulk the fuck out of everything in this house. And I'll tear off all the baseboards and recaulk all of them on too while I'm at it. But right now, and it happened.
Ain't happening. My mountain of clean laundry I don't fold, just pick and go and put new loads on top. Start packing the night before a trip for my family of 4. Clean one section of the room when someone says they're on the way. I do that.
Yeah.
Unorganized craft area. Wait forever to fold clean laundry. Might not put it away. Clutter. My notes app. 90% of them, I don't even know what they mean. My notes app is crazy.
Honestly, one day we should read each other's notes apps on here.
Just
like,
the start.
Just like we'll just see what we find in there. You'll find a fuck. I just spit everywhere. You'll find a breakup text from middle school.
Yeah.
In my
same.
shit. Like
birthday text. I used to space out birthday text so I could text them to my boyfriend, Aaron, at midnight.
Yep.
So I was the first one to tell her happy birthday, and it's like, I love you so much. Thank you so much for everything.
Baby names, the random list.
Thank you for the
turkey sandwich.
As a type A, this is just gonna stress me out. I wait until the last minute to study, but I pass the exams.
Oh yeah, slay, me too.
My weekends are spent ordering DoorDash and watching TV in bed, and that is it.
And that's on period.
Go with the flow in literally every aspect of my life these days and do things based on my mood.
And that's it.
Constantly leave little wrappers behind in the kitchen on accident and never do laundry. Got free weed from a guy who picked me and some friends up hitchhiking in Maui.
Okay, that's type C. That's type Z. Like, what the fuck is that?
If I need a specific piece of clothing, I will dig it out of the hamper and wear it. Having like 8 alarms to snooze, I do that.
Yeah.
I'm a big snoozer. I cut the boob cups out of my wedding dress with cuticle trimmers. I cut my Taylor's bridesmaid's dress
In the getting ready room.
with, what were they?
Scissors.
Oh, but like
Makeup scissors.
yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
like cosmetic scissors.
I
I walk
too
in.
fucking poor to get something hemmed. Okay,
in.
that's just a college
And they're
kid.
all fucking cutting their dresses. They were all like, this is such a good idea. And together, groupthink took over, and these little fucking chimpanzees.
No, that's not true. We hid it from her, and then your mom walked
My
in.
mom walked in, and I was right behind her.
And I was
I'll
like-
never forget Noodle bending down. I saw Noodle bending down with a pair of scissors going, oh, like her
I was
little
like,
fucking voice.
sorry, I'm trimming on it.
Oh, that was so funny, though.
At least it lasted for the ceremony.
Yeah,
the
and
rest
then-
of it was just shredded.
And then more, Noodles was covered in blood within like 5 seconds of the reception.
Never,
Whose blood's on me? Yours,
yours,
bitch.
bitch. Having piles of clothes all clean, half folded, half a mess on the dining room table, couch. Taylor, literally let my car go till I have like 2 kilometers, 1.5 miles for Americans left in my tank. I do that too.
Yeah.
I wait last second to get
I
gas.
did. The lowest I'll go is 5 miles. 5 miles, I start getting really nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, "You're just running on fumes." I'm like, okay.
Okay, and like at
It's
least
so
it's
moving.
running. What did you just say? Oh yeah, running. It's moving, bitch.
Yeah. I just unpacked last week from a trip in early February.
Yep, same.
Room temperature tequila shots. I feel like mine are always room temp.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a cold tequila shot.
Probably 90% of my life would put my family in one.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good. So
good.
Taylor and I wrote out
3 things about us that would put a type A person into a coma, and then 3 things about each other that will put whatever type we are, just our personal type, that the other does, it stresses us out. Does that make sense?
yeah. And you know she told me that. You just have it on my face.
Guys, we're on a call. Okay, we had gotten off like a business call. We got on a call together. We discussed the business call together. We talked with our manager after. And then I'm like, hey, while we're here, let's walk through these TBBs so I can go ahead and put the questions of the week out. She's like, okay. We start going through.
I'm
one
all,
by
yeah,
one. This is so
yeah.
fun. Like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, okay, so here. Oh, I've got the idea. Okay, because we were trying to figure out how we do type A versus type B. Because we got this inspiration from a reel. And I'm like, okay, I've got it. So you're gonna do 3 things about you that would put a type B or type
And
A
I'm
person
still
into
like,
a coma.
okay.
And I was like, and then we'll write 3 about the other person. Guys, you thought I just told her that it was like she was a deer in the fucking headlights. Like you thought I just told her that like Ollie
went
jumped
white.
off a cliff behind her.
I went white.
Her lost all color in her face. Her eyes are wide, dilated. And her like ears, you know, like how when you relax your muscles around your ears, they just kind of like go down. I'm like, did you take a muscle relaxer in the time that we said this? Like, what the fuck? And I look at her, I'm like, are you kidding me, Morgan? Like, are you kidding? That's stressful.
I hate that.
I'm like, it's so easy. You have more than 24 hours to do this. That was at 5 o'clock yesterday. It's fucking 8:10 right now that we're recording this.
So funny.
Ugh,
That's
fucking
one
idiot.
of them.
Okay, so I'll go first
Consider that one of mine. Just kidding. I have 3.
with me, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Well, you just do yours and I'll do mine. Then you
Yep.
do yours on me and I'll do mine on you.
Yep. I think we were saying the exact same thing.
Oh.
Okay, so 3 things I do that would put a type A person into a coma. The collection of all my coffee mugs constantly in my office. How many would you say are in here on a daily? I've started moving them
I
out.
just moved one.
Yeah,
today.
you did. It was full too.
Yeah.
That white one over there.
Yeah.
So I have 2 over there right now, 1 over here. I think there's a Polar Seltzer behind me from like 7 months ago, a Stanley over there, a glass water bottle that I cannot.
And, well, we can't forget about that.
Oh, my 5 jugs.
Your
of,
trash can
I
on
have
the
a
tile.
I have
Your at-home trash can.
Yeah. What else? What else do I collect in here? Any water bottle? I just threw away like 7 water bottles. Oh, look, there's another glass water bottle. I'm obsessed with glass water bottles. I can't let them go. Okay, number 2, laundry. Period. That's all you need to know. I suck at doing laundry. Like it's the worst. I hate it so much. It's only 2 of us. Like, why is there
There's so much
a
laundry.
fucking 5-foot mound in the middle of the room, and then also hidden behind the closet doors?
Yeah.
We're out of space. Like, I don't have any more closet space. Like, what am I gonna do?
You
Like,
ran out.
what the fuck? Like, it just stresses me out more because then I'm like, okay, well then I
Well,
need to
I never
reorganize.
understand also though when you put your clothes away and it like you're fully caught up on laundry and it fits, but then the next time you do it, I'm like,
Nothing fits.
how did I get this in here?
It's like, what the fuck? Was I wearing like 13 articles of clothing when I did laundry the first time?
Yes, always my question.
And like,
too.
I don't even like, if I wear something, normally I'm just in the house. Like if I'm just wearing something around the house, unless I like smelled bad or like there was a bonfire that I walked out to, or like I burnt some fucking bacon or ate Mexican food. Like, I don't really wash things after one wear. I wash things after like 2 wears. And like, I mean, obviously underwear, it's getting washed every single time.
Yeah.
But like, biker shorts, as long as I didn't sweat in them, I'll wear them again. A shirt, if it's not dirty, I'll fucking wear it again. I don't give a shit.
I do the same.
Yeah, like, okay. Anyways, moving on. Number 3, I will wait to pack for a trip
Oh my God.
until the hour before if I could. Like, the hour before we're leaving for the airport, that's when I'm packing. I have a list. I've created the list a week before.
If we're leaving at 3, she's packing at, she says 2. At 2:40, she's sending you a text, running late. With some crazy excuse that doesn't say packing because she doesn't want you to know.
I'm not going to tell you I haven't packed yet.
And then 3 o'clock. All right, leaving now. You track her. She's still at home.
Yeah, I mean, if we have a flight at 6 o'clock in the morning,
You do better if it's a flight.
it stresses me out really bad.
If it's a drive trip,
Bitch, I'm packing
2 hours
I'm
late.
packing in the car. Wait, what do you mean? I'm having to dig shit out of my trunk to put it in there because I'm always in denial that I'm leaving for a trip until I'm actually leaving for the trip.
Right.
So I prefer flights and like to leave for a trip later than earlier because if I'm packing the night before, I'm so stressed out because like I have to brush my teeth in the morning.
Right, I gotta leave that out, and then now I gotta get that in the bag. Can't forget that toothbrush. Can't forget my
I just
shoes.
forget shit, and like, or I gotta wash my hair with this, or like whatever the fuck. Like I gotta blow my hair out, so I need that hair dryer. Like it just stresses me out so bad. So I'd rather pack like an hour before once I'm completely ready and I know exactly what I need, and I'm doing like little by little while I'm getting ready. I prefer to pack while I'm getting ready. That's that. Morgan.
Okay, so mine, I don't think I've ever talked about this, but okay, so if I have food in the fridge that goes bad, like for example, let's say ground beef, and it's like about to like smell up the fridge. Instead of just taking it out to the trash, I move it into the freezer.
Yeah.
So that it freezes first, so it like contains the smell. And I'm like, I'll just get it when it's frozen tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'll throw it out tomorrow. And especially if like trash days around the corner.
Yeah.
But the problem is I never throw it out. So when it's time to remove meat or whatever it is from the freezer, I'm like, I don't know what one was in the fridge for 3 weeks.
I have no idea what
So I
one
have to
was.
throw them all out.
Oh, Morgan. I thought we were going to go the Tupperware route where it's like, that's been in there for too long.
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole
No,
thing's
I'm the
gonna be
worst.
thrown away.
My fridge, I let my fridge rot.
Yeah, I do
And
too.
I hate that.
I hate it about myself. Like there's a gallon bag of Coke ham in my fridge from 2 weeks ago.
I have chicken cutlets in a biohazard bag in my freezer. I will send you a picture tonight. Because I had no Ziplocs, and I was like, I got to get it
out
back
of sight,
from
out
work.
of fucking mind. That's all that I'm saying when it comes to a refrigerator.
Yes.
Like they need to be clear if it wants to be clean.
Why aren't they self-fucking-cleaning? Put it on a shelf, expires in a week. In a week, it empties into a garbage chute.
Yeah, just through the back.
And then the shelves move up.
Yeah, and it just rotates.
Easy.
And like if I'm walking up to it, I want to say, refrigerator, give me a snack. And it pulls out the snack drawer.
Right. We're spy kids when we need them.
Yeah, I know.
Number 2, I do the math on when the flight takes off, like before we get the boarding pass, to find out when we board. And sometimes the cheap flights like Allegiant or Spirit, like they don't ever tell you the boarding time. And so I roll in right when the boarding is starting. That way there's no wait time.
Yeah, you know, I do that too.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm like, it
I don't wanna be
stresses
sitting
people
there for
out,
an
like
hour and
in
a half.
Pittsburgh too, because they're like, ma'am, like you don't
Yeah.
know how long security is gonna take. Knoxville's so easy to do it, but I'm like that with my mom.
Wait, I didn't even tell you. We got there. Our flight took off at 6.
Well, their early security's been crazy.
5 o'clock in the morning. It
It's
was
the Atlanta flight.
down the fucking aisle.
It's a fucking Delta Atlanta flight.
Oh my God. And it was like no one had ever gone through TSA before.
Oh, I know. They need their own separate line.
I'm gonna get clear and whatever the fuck. I'll like pre-check and shit. I'm doing it. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
I really can't.
When my third one is when planning a trip, unless it's just like Aaron and I, because obviously I gotta fucking do some work because we won't ever get anywhere.
you got to.
I rely solely on the other person to plan out the days. Like I won't even bring anything up.
I got the itinerary, bitch.
And I will rely on that person to plan out the days because I'd rather just like go with the flow. However, when we get there, I always got a lot of opinions.
Do we have to go to this restaurant? I saw this one on TikTok. Bitch, I asked you a week ago. I asked you
It's
a fucking
my
week
worst
ago.
trait.
But honestly,
And it drives everyone crazy.
but me and you are kind of good too because we will we'll plan
if it's
certain
like
things.
Bachelorette, like something like that, like we plan it
to
out
the T.
But like if it's you and I, we're like, okay, we'll just decide on.
We
dinner
just
the
know
day
we're going
of.
to Disney that day. We know we're going to be here. Let's look at some things, and if there's something that we know we have to have a reservation for, we'll just roll up.
We're the worst. Like this is one for both of us. Outfits.
Oh my God.
We know we need to like actually purchase outfits. Like nothing in the closet is going to work for this theme, for this whatever. We wait, and then we pay for overnight shipping.
Yeah.
Even though we've been talking about the outfits for 2 months.
And Morgan will never buy her size.
No,
She'll
I
buy
buy
4
two.
sizes too big. And then she buys the second one. And it's like, Jesus Christ. And then we have to go to Zara once we get there.
Because we still don't like anything. We end up wearing nothing that we bought.
Literally.
That's our worst.
Oh, yeah. We're the worst. Yeah.
All right. So what do you got on me?
Okay. Here are the 3 things that Morgan does that nearly puts me into a fucking coma. Number 1, the way she does her notes. Oh my God. I didn't know how bad it was until we got on the same docs. I can't even.
Stress ball.
Like, there's not. I saw one the other day. I don't know. It was the Starkey family and the 7
Wait,
Lakeshire.
that was the one with the funky title?
Fucking, it was 14 font. No. It was like 27 font.
Wait, I wanted to try out that title because it was like a headliner.
Yeah.
Instead of like a small bold, I was like, oh, this is fun.
You don't even do a small bold. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I usually will bold and
Sometimes.
underline
You underline.
the title.
On
But
the
this
left side,
one,
not even the middle of the page.
I had just opened it and it brought me to like the title, headliner one. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck it, title. And I clicked it and I was like, ooh, I like that
I
one.
like that one. And then this bitch also does, like, it'll be red all over. It'll be blue and red, like,
don't
underlined all
correct
over.
anything.
Grammar, spell checks, everything's like screaming.
It's
And
like I'm
literally, and she does not fix any of them. And I can see, because I don't ever click on her notes because I'm like, that's like an invasion of privacy. Unless I need to figure out, she'll text me like, where am I at in the notes? Or if I'm going over and I need to see like how long her notes are to see if I need to change the topic, because God knows I can never just shorten one. I'll go and I'll check in there. But like the whole thing will be fucking blue and red. And then I could see it in the preview for it, because in the preview it shows me the blue and red. And then she'll be sitting here reading, and then she'll be like, wait, what was I trying to say here? And I'm like, you could have fucking fixed it when you were writing the shit.
It's never the grammar that gets me.
No,
in
it's
those.
not. It's just the spelling.
Yeah, it's just the spelling.
Or
I
like
just
spell check on something. We'll like correct it, and then she has no fucking idea what it says.
Yeah.
That shit stresses me out. Because my notes are, they're
OCD.
pristine. They're fucking pristine. Like, I don't know where I'm at. Because
she's got like her subtitles, everything.
What section I'm in.
Some things are italicized. It's ridiculous.
my shit's crazy.
She probably spends an hour just
Kate saw the
on-
inside of it.
on fonting
Yeah, I do.
and like, yeah,
Style. Yeah. Because also, it doesn't matter. I don't need it.
it helps you read. See,
just-
my double
it
mess
helps
helps me read.
God forbid. God forbid. I mean, what if one day happened that I had to read your notes?
Oh, you wouldn't know what to do.
Oh.
You'd be like, okay, we're actually gonna scratch that.
My God. You would read mine like a robot.
What I have,
You have.
I do.
Whenever like I'm scripting something for Morgan, I really try hard to script it the way she would like it to be scripted. Anyways, moving on. All right, number 2. This is semi-type A of her. So this is her type A side. Cannot and is not a spontaneous person. She needs so much warning for anything that she does because she needs to, quote, charge up for it. And I'm like, I just asked if you wanted to go get a coffee.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck no. You should have asked me on Thursday if I wanted to go
I'm
get
like,
a
how
coffee
the
with
fuck
you
would I
on
need
Sunday.
how would I know on Thursday that I would want a coffee on Sunday? Or God forbid, I'm like, hey, like,
You want to get dinner? No.
you want to go get? No, she can't. Like, what the fuck is she gonna wear? Her hair looks like shit. She's been on the couch for
I
an hour.
would have had to shower 7 hours
It's
ago.
just like
the day before.
She is not spontaneous unless we're on like vacation. Like when we
Then
go
I'll
on a
do
trip,
whatever.
we're both, because we only have a we're already in that mode for her.
Right.
So I just stopped asking Morgan to do shit. Like unless it's something
it's
that's
planned.
like reasonable, or like it's something I thought of that morning, and I'll be like, that morning I'll text her, be like, hey, after work today, would you like to do this? Or tomorrow, I'm free to do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
Can we
you
hop
always
a
add
call?
on an alternative.
Yeah, I give you like
and then
options.
against my will, I'm like, I'll do it today.
And she's so mad about it. She's in a rush the entire time. She can't fucking enjoy it. It's so.
Well, once I set my mind on, I like to mentally plan out my days. I think we've talked about that.
Yeah.
So once I set my mind on like, oh, I'm going to sit on the couch today, or I'm going to play with Ollie, or I'm going to
go on a walk with Ollie. She's not going on a walk with Ollie.
Yes, I do.
Sometimes.
I'm going to clean my bedroom. I'm not cleaning my bedroom. I'm going to sit on the couch today. Yeah. And then I just can't put a damper on that, baby.
Okay, and the last one, her naps.
I love my naps.
That shit. And I respect it for you. I wish I could do it. But they stress me the
haven't had one in so
No, you really haven't, because I've been able to get a hold of you.
And I'm dreading not having one.
I know, yeah.
Well, the problem is I wake up so early.
Yeah, you do. You wake up really early. That's why
I'm on my fucking feet all day. And then I'm like, my husband's a napper, so I'm like,
yeah, y'all both fucking just KO when you get home. Like,
yeah, we're just
it's like there's like a fucking carbon monoxide leak in the fucking house.
Literally.
Like, they'll just both like get home and pass the fuck out.
Yeah.
But her nap stressed me out, because normally her nap time is when I'm like, oh, she's off work now, I can say everything that I need to say. And then also it's noon Pacific time that she's taking her naps. So that's when we start getting like crazy emails. And I'm like, are you seeing this? And she's like, dead.
3 hours later, oh wow.
Oh wow.
Crazy. Hold on, half asleep. Give me 15.
Or I'll call her and she'll be like on the phone with Sarah, Marley, or mom, and then she takes a nap, and then she doesn't call me back.
Yeah, I don't call back.
Yeah. Me and Morgan stopped talking on the phone because I can't. I'm like, it stresses her out, stresses me out. We can't talk on the phone.
All right, so mine for you. You fucking said 2 of them because you're annoying, but the first one I said not so much anymore, so I'm giving you some props, but you create a massive pile of laundry that literally takes up the entire sectional couch, which is like seats 10 people, or the 8-person dining table. And I'm not saying it's just like laundry laid out. It is 5 feet high.
It's 5 feet high.
I don't even know
how. I haven't seen it in a while because I always keep it hidden now.
Yeah.
You don't even know how bad it is.
Where's it at?
Oh, it's in
the bedroom.
That
would stress me out.
There's a mound taller than the door right now.
And nothing's ever folded.
No, oh fuck no.
They're clean.
Oh, they're so clean.
But nothing's ever folded.
Everything's clean in
and
my
I don't
house.
know how your shit's never not wrinkly. Your clothes aren't wrinkly. I don't know. But they're in balls. Clean.
Yeah. Well, I guess I don't know. I don't know how the fuck they're in balls.
I don't know what detergent you're using.
I'm using Tide Pods. That's it, babes. Pet Control. Yeah. And then that Pet Control dryer shit.
I got those too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Those are nice.
Those little purple beads too.
The next one I have is never cleans out the back of her car. Still has stuff in the trunk from 3 years ago.
Season 3 video.
Like literally we went to our recording of our video last season and we needed something. She goes, oh, those are still in my trunk from the year before.
Yeah, dude, I'm the trunk out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. You will clean the front, but the back of that car, not your business.
She's clean, semi.
And my third one is when your type A personality shines through. So when she's medicated.
When I'm like,
everything has to be written down and then typed out and then color coded. So for example, when we were on the phone call and she made my stomach drop, first we had to go through the TBBs. Hold on, let me write this down. We went through the TBBs. Then we went through the TBBs again because now she's got to type them out.
Now I had to type them out on the calendar.
And then we went through it one more time just for confirmation. And
so we can confirm the questions of the week.
I know now that I'm looking at the Google Docs, I know what she was doing. Color coding, Morgan question of the week, Taylor pink, this and that. That's what she does. It's a 3-step process.
It is. And it helps us both out in the end.
Look at written down and highlighted and color coded.
Same color coded.
Right there. And then typed out.
Look how many lists. Like, what the fuck is this? This is now my third of this exact
Yeah, you have so
notebook.
many lists.
But these are my favorite notebooks.
Yeah, those are nice.
If they ever discontinue these, we're done.
You better go get 15.
I'm going to have to literally buy 100. Oh, that's so fun. I love when we do these 3 things about me, 3 things about you.
I hate them.
I love them so much. Like the best friends.
That's my other thing that puts me in a coma when Taylor tells me to do that.
You
I literally went into a coma.
You always fucking like them when they're done. We laugh so hard every single time. And it's fun because it's like we both know
I
this
just
shit
get
about
so nervous.
Like, what about? You know what makes
I'm
me
like, what is she going to say about me? She hates me.
She fucking thinks this, but yet she is the worst person to play a fucking Uno game with or a Mario game. Like, I won't play games with her. I don't want to play fucking games with her.
Sorry, you're either fucking winner or you get the fuck out.
And like this, I'm always thinking like, oh, this is kind of like a game. She'll like this. No.
No, this isn't a game.
This is the closest I'll get to a game with Morgan.
Give me a fucking board and some cards.
Like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, Morgan, it's just me and you here, babe. Like, it's okay.
I'm so nervous. Another thing that would stress you out is me hating the camera.
Oh, God.
I'm always like, no camera, right?
Yeah. And what stresses Morgan out about me is that I'm going to turn the camera on.
She loves the camera. She loves lives. That stresses me out, too.
I love live. Well, you've beaten the fuck out of me with that. I don't even do it anymore.
We can't.
We need to, though.
We literally can't.
I know. Well, now we can. We got it back.
We just did one. Shut up.
When did you do one? On Patreon. Are you talking about Patreon?
No, I was saying we just did Patreon Live.
Oh. I'm talking about Instagram Live.
Oh, yeah. Well, we just got that access.
You did do one with me. I'd kind of bombarded with you. I'm like, you got here for the
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they're on live.
Yeah, she will bombard me with that.
That's the only way I can get that bitch on. We used to do them at the end of every single recording. We'd go live, but that was when there was 100 people.
And that is when we didn't have 19 episodes a week.
Yeah. Now we got
a lot.
a lot more than that, plus ads. Okay, love you so much. Talk to you on Thursday, and then again next week for a TBB.
Love you, bye.
Bye.